So give me a number, guys. Give me a number. Or a random. Give me a number. A number from 1 to 50. Give me a number. Give me a number. 1 to 50. Give me a number.
39, sir.
39. Uy, somebody chatted a number. O 21 daw, sabi ni Ma'am Ses.
Ayun,
Pakinggan
sir.
natin. Pakinggan natin si Ma'am Ses. Oops. Ay, ba't ganun? Every time nag-click ako next, nagre-refresh. Ang hirap naman na ito. Di ba nagre-refresh siya every time nag-click? Ah! Ano ba yun? Next na lang, next. Uy, tumalon siya sa endo. My God. Let's click on 10. Yun, 14. Every time mag-click ka, nagre-refresh yung page eh. Hindi man lang siya nag-move on its own eh. Okay. 21. Yeah, that's the one. That's page 21. And then, give me a number between 1 to 12. A number between 1 to 12. Go, go, go. Give me a number between 1 to 12.
7.
7.
8.
Oh, 8 daw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Moles. Matching headings, walang true, false, not given. Is that okay? Another number. 7. Yun!
Yan, sir, yan.
Okay. Sige. Ready. Okay. Communicating styles and conflict. So, list of headings yun. Deadma. Winner. Grabe, guys. 8 items. 5 true, false, not given. The writer believes using self-assessment tools can. Napasubo tayo dito, guys. Malupit. Malas naman. It is believed that sanguine people dislike variety. Uy, what a nice word, guys. So let's use that as the word of the day, sanguine. So hanap tayo ng word na sanguine or variety, guys. Learning styles. Wala akong makitang sanguine. Ayun, phlegmatic. Ayun, guys. So, melancholic and choleric. Sige. Hippocrates and later Galen determined that there were 4 basic temperaments. Sanguine, phlegmatic, melancholic, and choleric. Whoa. These descriptions were developed centuries ago and are still somewhat apt, although you could update the wording. In today's world, they translate into the 4 fairly common communication styles described below. Oh guys, we read C already. Yun. So parang C is all about this one, no? 4 basic temperaments. Yun, si Hippocrates tsaka si Galen. So what are these? Which one is it? Which one is it? Alin dun, guys?
Baka 1, sir.
Parang 1, no?
1.
Hindi naman... 1 yun. Yan. Ayan na yung sanguine, guys. A sanguine person would be the expressive or spirited style of communication. Yun pala ang ibig sabihin ng sanguine. Wait, I will just Google it. Is that what sanguine means? Optimistic or positive, especially in an apparently bad or difficult situation. Oh, yeah, I like that word, sanguine. These people speak in pictures. They invest a lot of emotion and energy in their communication and often speak quickly. So, in other words, they are raconteurs. You remember that word of the day? Parang si Joanna Bells to. Putting their whole body into it, they are easily sidetracked onto a story that may or may not illustrate the point they're trying to make. Because of their enthusiasm, they are great team motivators. They are concerned about people and relationships. Their high levels of energy can come on strong at times, and their focus is usually in the bigger picture, which means they sometimes miss the details or the proper order of things. Parang ito yung mga ka-team mo no? Sa mga tipong, let's go, ganun. Okay lang yan, ganun. Kung pagod kayo, pagod din sila, ganun. May mga ganun eh. These people find conflict or differences of opinion invigorating and love to engage in a spirited discussion. They love change and are constantly looking for new and exciting adventures. What's the answer? May binanggit ba na variety? May binanggit ba na variety? Ang answer ko din false initially, pero meron bang binanggit na variety? Do they dislike
Yung
variety?
differences, sir.
I'm sorry?
Yung differences.
Where?
Yung last sentence, sir.
Last sentence,
second
sir.
to the second to the last.
These people find conflicts of differences of opinion invigorating. Ayun nga. And love to engage in a spirited discussion. They love change. Oo nga. False nga, guys. Yun sa dulo. Yun. They love variety. Yun. Parang trouble to Trouble Naghanap ka ng trouble. Melancholic and phlegmatic people have similar characteristics. Yung word na yan, phlegmatic, that's in the word of the day. The phlegmatic person,
Sir,
cool and
matching headings.
persevering. Ayaw nga pala. Sa D tayo. So hindi is all about the sanguine person. Parang nakita ko na. Nakita ko na, guys. What's your answer? Yun. Ako rin. What's your answer?
4.
4. Okay. Yan. The phlegmatic person, cool and persevering, translates into the technical or systematic communication style. Parang abogado. The style of communication is focused on facts and technical details. Phlegmatic people have an orderly methodological way of approaching tasks, and their focus is very much on that task, not on the people, emotions, or concerns that the task may evoke. The focus is also more on the details necessary to accomplish a task. Detail-oriented sila. Sometimes the details overwhelm the big picture and the focus needs to be brought back to the context of the task. Dapat mag-focus siya sa big picture daw. People with this style think the facts should speak for themselves and they are not as comfortable with conflict. They need time to adapt to change and need to understand both the logic of it and the steps involved. So, maingat sila, no, guys? They're very cautious. So, ayun yung melancholic, guys. Diba, melancholic is here. Phlegmatic is here. So, yung phlegmatic. So, akit muna tayo, guys. Let's check out E first. Nakita ko na. Nakita ko na, guys.
10, ay 9.
What's your answer, Dores? Nakita ko na. Ayun ang methodical. Oh. Tapos focus-oriented. Eh di, factual analytical.
9 din po, sir.
Parang sinagot ko yung cautious and caring at first eh. Pero nung nakita ko to, mas swak. Analytical eh. Parang mga babae to, mga...
Sir, sa second sentence, focus on facts and technical details.
O yun o. Mga tipong, yun lang, nagagalit ka na. Ano ba? Ganun eh, no? Parang, chill ka lang, ano ba?
Pero
Parang
hindi
masyado
8.
ka naman. Diba?
Sir, hindi 8 kasi hindi sila caring.
Hindi sila caring kasi,
Oo.
ayun o. Ang focus nila is on the task, not on the people. Okay. I see. Sige. So, 9. B is 9. So, babalik tayo sa melancholic, guys. A melancholic person who is soft and soft-hearted. Ayun na yan, guys. So, diba? And oriented towards doing things for others translates into the considerate or sympathetic communication style. A person with this communication style is focused on people and relationships. They are good listeners and do things to other people, sometimes to the detriment of getting things done for themselves. Parang ako to ah. Wala namang pahinga. Basta matulungan ko lang kayo ah. They tend to solicit everyone's opinion and make sure everyone is comfortable with whatever is required to get the job done. At times, this focus of others can distract from the task at hand. So masyado siyang people-oriented. No? Because they are so concerned with the needs of others and soothing over issues, they do not like conflict. They believe that change threatens the status quo and tends to make people feel uneasy. So people with this communication style, like phlegmatic people, need time to consider the changes in order to adapt to them. Oh, what's the answer? What's the answer?
True.
The others. Andun eh, oh, malinaw oh. Oh. Like phlegmatic people, di ba? People with this communication style, like phlegmatic people, need time to consider the change. O, di may similarities nga. Akyat tayo sa melancholic. O, yun na yun. Yun na yun. I
8,
saw
sir?
it already. 8. Hindi pa ba lumalabas tong demanding?
Wala pa, sir. Baka yung susunod.
Oh, I see. Hindi ba yun yung ano? Sanguine? Ay, ano ba yung sanguine? Factual.
Factual.
I see. Yung E, phlegmatic is... Hindi, yung E yung factual eh. Yung D, a lively person. Hindi ba 5 yung D? Balikan natin yan ha.
Balikan na lang, sir.
Parang mali yung D natin eh. So this one is 8. I like this ha. Parang may mix ako. Meron akong... I have sanguine traits. I have phlegmatic traits. I have melancholic traits. Managers often select their best employees according to personality types. So wala pa tayo sa choleric. Daanan na natin to guys for the sake of the list of headings. The choleric temperament translates into the bold or direct style of communication. People, ayun na. Nakita ko na guys, yun na yun. People with this style are brief in their communication. The fewer words, the better. Tipong, alam mo, may sasabihin ako sa iyo, ang tanga mo. Ganun lang. They are the big picture thinkers and love to be involved in many things at once. They are focused on tasks and outcomes and often forget that the people involved in carrying out the task have needs. Parang personality types din to, hindi lang communication styles eh. They don't do detailed work easily and as a result can often underestimate how much time it takes to achieve the task. Like, ang bakal ba niyo? Bilisan niyo nga yan. Yan lang eh. Yan lang ginagawa niyo. Bakal-bakal niyo.
Demanding.
Because they are so direct, they often seem forceful and can be very intimidating to others. They usually would welcome someone challenging them. But most other styles are afraid to do so. They also thrive on change. The more, the better. Ha! Pag ganyan ang boss mo, sorry sir, I hereby tender my irrevocable resignation. So, certainly, parang pag ganyan ang girlfriend mo, hiwalay kung hiwalay. Demanding, no? Guys, yun na yun. We were thinking of that for D di ba? The sanguine. Pero mas ano to, ito yung extreme. Yan, extreme. Ganun. Okay. So, wala pa yun, no? Wala. Natatagalan tayo, guys, sa kakabasa. A well-functioning team should have all of these communication styles for true effectiveness. Oh, really? I see. All teams need to focus on the task and they need to take care of relationships in order to achieve those tasks. They need the big picture perspective or the context of their work. And then they need the details to be identified and taken care of for success. We all have aspects of each style within us. O yun nga, parang feeling ko nga may mga aspects ako of each one of them, eh, no? Yun. And then some of us can easily move from one style to another and adapt our style to the needs of the situation at hand, whether the focus on tasks or relationships. Parang nakita ko na yun dito, guys. Ayun, oh. Pato-pato. For others, a dominant style is very evident. It's more challenging to see the situation from the perspective of another style. The work environment can influence communication styles either by the type of work that is required, parang ano, ER, ganon, ER. Dapat ano ka, di ba? Dapat choleric. Or by the predominance of one style reflected in the environment. Some people use one style at work and another at home. I see. Okay. Malinaw, guys. I don't think there's any other heading. Diba? Pero hindi pa lumalabas yun, oh. Kainis, oh. Inubos na natin yung reading, oh. Nakakainis, ha. Ginogoyo tayo na ito, ha. 2. Yun. Pero kung ward ka, tipong petiks, ganun. Kung ward ka, pwede ka maging melancholic, ganun. Pero pag ER ka, tinsa nyo! Yun! emergency, emergency. And the good news about communication styles is that we have the ability to develop flexibility in our styles. The greater the flexibility we have, the more skillful we usually are at handling possible and actual conflicts. Usually, it has to be relevant to us to do so, either because we think it's important or because there are incentives in our environment to encourage it. The key is that we have to want to become flexible. I see, we should want to become flexible. So, pwede kang morgue, pwede kang ER. As Henry Ford said, whether you think you can or you can't, you're right. Oh my God, I will use that, guys. Whether you think you can or you cannot, you're right. Whatever you think, that is what will happen. Parang placebo effect lang. Parang not given to, pinahanap-hanap pa tayo eh.
Wala po,
So, where
sir.
is that? The last one.
Wala, sir. H lang yun, di ba?
Ay, wala na ba? Oh my
Wala na,
God!
sir.
Ginasa
True
ba?
false na tayo, sir.
Wala. Wala lumabas. Meron bang ganon? Meron bang ganon? Wala akong nakikitang managers, guys. Wala. No. Wala. Kanina pa tayo nagbabasa. Wala eh. Walang managers dyan. Wala. Not given ako dyan. It is possible to change one personality type. Oh, malinaw. Oh, it's here. Oh.
True.
Nasaan na ba yun?
Ayun, sir.
Resibo.
Some of
We all
us
have
can easily move
Some
from
of us
one
can
style.
easily move from one style to another and adapt the style to the needs of the situation at hand. True. Workplace environment can affect which communication style is most effective. Oh, malinaw din, guys. The work
Ayun,
environment
sir.
influence communication styles either by the type of work that is required or the predominance of one style reflected in that environment. Parang ganun, di ba? So, halimbawa, ano ka? NICU nurse. O di hindi ka pwedeng hindi ka pwedeng choleric doon, di ba? NICU nurse. Parang gano'n, di ba? Yun. Okay. And then, yung A pa, guys. Basta, ay, A and B. Let's go. As far as Hippocrates' time, people have tried to understand other people, characterizing them according to personality type or temperament. Hippocrates believed that there were 4 different body fluids that influence 4 basic types of temperament. His work has further developed 500 years later by Gale, and these days there are a number of self-assessment tools that relate to the basic description developed by Gale. And although we no longer believe to be the source of the types of body fluid that dominate our systems. So, ano yan, guys? Lumabas na yung 1, lumabas na yung 2. Itong 4, guys, hindi pa, ayun, lumabas na yung 4.
Baka 3, sir.
5. Wala pa
3
yung
din ako,
6.
sir.
Physical
Physical
explanation, yun yung
explanation.
bodily fluids.
No.
Okay. The value in self-assessments can help determine personality style. You know, learning styles, communication styles, conflict handling styles, or other aspects of individuals is that they have depersonalized conflict in interpersonal relationships. The depersonalization occurs when you realize that others are trying to be difficult, but they need different or more information than you do. They're not intending to be rude. They're so focused on the task, they forget about greeting people. They like to work faster, but not at the risk of damaging the relationships needed to get the job done. They understand there's a job to do, but it can only be done right with the appropriate information, which takes time to collect. When used appropriately, understanding communication styles can help resolve conflicts in teams. Very rarely are conflicts through personality issues. Usually, they are issues of style. Very nice. So, yun na ba yun?
7, sir.
The benefits
Either
of
7 or 10.
understanding. Parang parang trapper to, guys. Yun. Kasi may
Sis-
lumabas yung self-assessment doon.
Doon sa
Baka
dulo
sagutin
yung
ng
benefit.
assessment yun. So, trapper yan. The benefits of understanding communication styles.
Di ako sure, sir.
Hindi tama yan. So, sino ba yung si Choleric? Ganon, si Toxic. Alam mo, ang toxic mo, ah. And then, the writer believes using scan. Saan na ba yun? Andito yun, guys! Help us to understand colleagues' behavior, improve one's relationship with the employer. Hindi yan ito. The good news about communication styles is we have the ability to develop flexibility in our style. The greater the flexibility, the more skilled we are handling possible and actual conflicts. Yun. Usually, it has to be relevant to us to do so, either because we think it's important or because there are incentives in our environment to encourage it. The key is that we have to want to become flexible with our communication styles. So, itong we want to become flexible, pwedeng A yun. Pero itong, ayan, the greater the flexibility we have, the more skilled we usually are at handling possible and actual conflicts. Yun. O, alin doon? Ayun, may directly resolved conflicts. The more skilled we usually are at handling possible and actual conflicts. So, tanggalin ko to, guys. Ako sasagot nito, ha. So, either D yun or A. Sa akin, A.
Hala, sir.
Sir, wala ba sa letter B na paragraph yan? Yung sagot
Help us to
dyan.
understand colleagues' behavior.
Hindi, sir. I mean, sa paragraph B. Wala dun yung sagot.
Hindi
Kasi di ba may
kasi,
self-assessment dun? Dulo na siya.
oo, kasi dulo na rin siya.
Values pala to.
Sa akin, nandito na yun. Tapos guys, wala pang lumalabas na sagot dito eh. Nandito lang yung sa akin kasi dulo na rin eh. Last question na rin. Oo. Tapos wala pang lumalabas. Nandun lang yun. So, hindi ko makita yung colleagues' behavior. Nakita ko yung directly resolved conflicts, no? Oh, the more skilled we usually are at handling possible and actual conflicts. Okay.
Pwedeng A, pwedeng D, sir. Kasi yung first sentence,
Yung first sentence, the good news
ability to
about
develop
the
flexibility in
ability
our
to
style.
develop flexibility in our styles.
Hmm.
O, isa akin yun, guys. Kasi yung flexibility, pwede mo i-handle ang conflicts. Tapos, the key is that we want to become flexible. Oh, gusto
Ako sure, sir,
natin.
ha?
Tama yan. Submit na yan. Teka, ika-copy-paste ko to. Whether you think you can or you cannot, you're right. Galing mo, Henry Ford. Kaya ka pala isang historic figure. Kaya pala napakagaling ng ginawa mong you invented the automobile. Okay. Copy-paste. Woohoo! Okay, submit. 9 na naman tayo, guys. And then we recorded it, guys. May mali pa rin. Lagi na lang may one mistake.
G.
See, ito.
B.
Ano yung sagot? A.
Ay, A.
At B. Yun.
Hmm?
Huh?
Mali yan. Personality kaya Nasaan ka?
Ayan, may explanation.
Nandun nga sa taas. Bakit ganun? Umakyat siya sa taas. Kainis. Ayun, tama. Oh.
Hindi, sir. Question 2 yun eh. Q14 tayo. Wala.
Nawala. It's somewhere
Hindi
there.
din nila ma-explain. Ibig sabihin,
The answer daw is B. Bakit help us to understand colleagues' behavior? Hindi kaya. It's all about us, our personal. Ayun mali, hindi nila mahanap doon. Hello, mali ka doon. Mali ka, answer B. Hindi naman tungkol sa colleagues yun eh. Kasi kita mo whether you think you can or cannot, you're right. It's all about yourself, di ba? Mali ka dun, B. I appeal the answer, Your Honor. Malinaw dun sa first sentence, we have the ability to develop flexibility in our styles. One's personality yon. Colleagues' behavior. Diba? Mali yan, guys. Baka nandun sa B nga, sabi ni BK. Wala naman dun. Ayun depersonalized.
ayun nga, sir. Ano sabi? Interpersonal relationship.
Yun yung B. Baka ang ibig sabihin niya paragraph B. Yun. Kaya lang, wala naman siyang tinukoy. Tools. Meron bang tools na binanggit dun sa baba?
Wala, sir. Parang generalization yung nasa baba.
So, nasa B nga.
Nasa B po talaga.
Labo umakit siya ulit yun yung self-assessment kasi yun eh. Kung dito tayo sa B nagbase, talagang colleagues behavior yan kasi it's all about avoiding conflict eh.
Okay.
And they don't intend to be rude, masyado lang silang focus sa task, masyado silang concentrated sa task.
Yun, sir. Last yun. When used
Mapabilis.
appropriately.
When used appropriately, understanding can help resolve conflict on teams. Kung nasa beta, yun yung wala. Kamali ako nun, guys. Yun. Pero ang labo, umakit siya ulit, Lahat pababa, Labo mo, ayaw. Tapos umakit siya ulit sa B. Umatras. Ganun. Labo mo. Yun. So,
Sayang.
copy-paste. Lagi na lang tayo 8.5, Yan. Communication styles and conflict. Copy-paste, please. Send to me. And then this is on recording. So, I wonder where will we upload it. Doon na lang sa private. Guys. Thanks, BK. I saw it already. And then,
Sir.
alamin ko nga ulit. Merong Sanguine. Ito yung Sanguine, yung mga go, go, go! Ganon. Yun yung Sanguine. Go, go, go! Parang coach no? Ito naman yung toxic. Ang toxic yung kasama. Chill ka lang, Parang ganun. Sana mo ulo mo chill ka lang. Mga ganun. Blood ka niyan Ito naman si Melancholic. Talagang parang pang Nico to, Nico nurse. Ito si Choleric. Pang yan, pang pwedeng OR yan, pwedeng ER. Di ba? Ito naman si Melancholic. Yun, parang people-centered, relationship-centered. Kaya, ward nurse yan. Wait, teka, stop muna natin recording. Ano na pinagsasabi ko, naka-record pa pala. Stopping.